Here we have the BucketBoss tool roll canvas. I've done a lot of research and I'll show you the features I like about this tool roll. Plastic clips, quick and easy. I haven't seen any problem with weakness. There's no adjustment. Once they're adjusted, they're set. Keeps it nice and snug. Here's the Tekton wrench roll I featured in the last video. One thing I forgot to point out in the last video, this is also a Tekton socket holder. These are pretty cool. They're real snug. You got to turn them to release. Nice feature, especially when you're working with tool rolls. So there's several features I like about this tool roll. One, I'm looking for small pockets. Of course you need large ones for some big tools, but I'd rather have more small than large. Stretchy is good, although these do not stretch very much. So we have all these pockets on both sides, plus the center, and these are stretch, which is very nice. Second thing I want to do is use a lot of multi-tools. That cuts down on space, so you got several uses. Flathead, Phillips, Torx, all in one unit. Basic tools. A short, if you need it. Electrical connection, if you need that. That's out of its place. Pliers. Channel locks. Snips. Small set vice grip. Scissor. Snip, snip. Putty knife. Wire strippers. Gotta have a high-powered small flashlight. Storage for saw blades, if you have your sawzall with you. Everyone needs a knife. So you can see a little file and a level, pencil, marker, and I left my flashlight on. No, that's a double clicker for dim. Alright, so what else we got here? Another thing I do is I try to lay items in between the handles so it lays flatter. So over here, got a large screwdriver. You can do a lot with a small hammer. Got a hacksaw there, and we'll sneak a peek in here. Velcro, wire ties, replacement blade for this, some electrical connections where that belongs, electrical tape, gunshot, switch, and an outlet. Also, first aid. So there's a nice little variety for multiple jobs here. And this is not really a review of this pouch. It's about tool placement and single file items so you can find stuff. This is a very nice unit. You just lay it out and you can see what tool you want. Versus this. We're all too familiar with this. I'm not going to take too long with it. Top tray's not too bad. Finding something in there, a little difficult. Good luck. Get to the job site. Everything laid out. What do I need? Combine this and you can do a ton of work. All the mechanical work, carpentry. However, the downside to a tool roll, you need a flat surface. If you're working underneath your automobile, this is ideal. You just pull that wrench set, this set under there, find what you need instead of getting up and down all the time. However, if you're going to a job, let's say a rental, and they have a toilet leak or an outlet needs to be replaced, then I gravitate towards the pouch. Nice variety of tools, does not need to be open. You can set it on the floor. I'm using the Ryobi as a wall. You can do multiple jobs with this, and of course you're going to tailor your pouch to the type of work you do. And sometimes it's a little annoying with this on the floor, so I put a little handle on it. I just put a screw in the wall and hang it, depending on the situation. Also, it's made for a belt, which is not on there, so you can strap it on your body, work right out of your pouch. A little heavy, however, you can see the difference between pouch versus tool roll. So the tool rolls, pouch, all have their place, and you add this all together, that's pretty easy carrying. You've got a complete chest of drawers like you'd have in the garage right here. And one of the best features of a tool roll is to put in a vehicle. It wraps up tight, doesn't want to move. Pouch is nice. So it's going to be loose because I have it adjusted for that second roll, but this is how it's designed to be used. Just the way the unit came. One thing real nice about a tool roll, you put that in a vehicle, it doesn't jiggle, the tools don't rattle, it's nice and tight. Another feature I look for in a tool roll, pouches going both directions. That way, when you're wrapped up, they can't go anywhere. They won't fall out the edges. So you got a roll of wrenches, bunch of tools, and then I add the sockets. So here's the setup. You got all the wrenches you need, sockets. So with this large variety of tools, you basically have all the main tools you would have in your garage box. And as I spoke with the other pouch, how you have sides on each side, this flap acts like the holder for the wrenches. So when you're rolled up, the wrenches will not come out the bottom, so you don't have to worry about losing anything. Plus, it grips tight and it holds tools. Nice feature. So, I can roll this up like this, but I think it works better like this. And I just find a spot where it fits in nice. Roll right up and over it. Velcro. Then you find a spot here where it kind of fits in. Nice and snug. Grab that and go to a job. You've got a lot of goodies in there. It's tight, everything's secure. So when the roll is this big, it becomes a fold. And the last thing I'd like to share, let's say you're doing a roof job, and this happened to me. We're on the roof, we got a knife, tar, nail bag, apron, hammer, basic stuff for roofing. Then we ran into a satellite dish that needed to be removed, and we could not find any tools anywhere. You know, the right size wrench and stuff. we're having a difficult time. So, if you put this on a roof, on the shingles, you know, it's on a slope, it will just lay there flat. It just grips that roof and won't slide off. And all the tools you need, wrenches, cutters for wire, works well. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and in the next video I'll do a more detailed version of a larger storage system where everything is single file, and it's a rolling tool supply trailer. I'll provide a link right here, over there,